everyone. Okay, so we're just getting started. We're just 1 week into the program, and I thought I just got back from vacation last night. And one of the most helpful things I can do for you, for those of you who are still trying to figure out this whole macro thing, would be to show you how I plan my day. I thought this would be nice raw footage for you, given we just got home last night. I have not been shopping. So I'm gonna go through my fridge. I'm going to plan the day and see if I can hit my macros. So stay tuned for that. Now, before I go any further, let's talk about this whole vacation thing, because there's a chance over the next 12 weeks you will be leaving town or just going somewhere. And the question is, how do I stay on the program when I am in Jamaica at an all-inclusive or something like that? The answer is you don't. You don't. Like, take a vacation. That's what a vacation is. And then you prepare yourself as best you can for a very strong return. So there's no reason to use your willpower for diet on vacation. Choose the healthier options if possible, so you don't feel like you're totally off the rails, absolutely. But if you're like, really want a margarita and you're in the Florida Keys, that was me, have the margarita. Enjoy yourself. Come home, start anew. So let's get going, shall we? Okay, what do we do first? First of all, we need to take inventory. We need to take inventory of what we have. I tried to just kind of stock up the fridge. We were gone for a full week, so I needed to make sure, I froze all our meat, and let's just see what we have, shall we? Let's go. Okay. All right, guys, I'm telling you, raw footage, like nothing missed. But here's what we've got. We've got some OJ. Again, I pulled out the meat from the freezer just today. But let's think about breakfast, okay? We've got eggs. We've got eggs. What else do we have? I think hopefully some egg whites, yes. Egg whites. These are still good to be used. With eggs, I'm probably gonna have eggs and maybe toast and maybe some berries for breakfast. Let's think about our first snack. I believe, yes I do, I have the protein muffin, and I'll have hot tea for my first snack. Then for lunch, okay, so last night we ate some chicken breast. So I have some leftover chicken that's still good. And let me show you this chicken. I get it at Aldi, and Eric approves. If this is our messy little package. Thai coconut chicken. This is like really good. It's probably, I don't know. It's the macros. Let's look at these. Okay, and 5 ounces, 200 calories, 8 grams of fat, 9 carbs, 22 protein. So that looks pretty good, you guys. Add this to, look, we have the salad mix. Still looks relatively good. So I'll probably have that chicken with the salad mix and some light dressing for lunch. All right, next snack, I think we've got this bone broth. I'll probably sip on some bone broth for some protein. Look at these. Let me show you this bone broth. No fat, no carbs, all protein. So that's one great way to get your protein in. I could have some bone broth and maybe some fruit like an apple. Another option, I've got some cottage cheese here. I could have some cottage cheese and an apple. I've got some hard-boiled eggs. Those are some options. And yogurt, don't ever forget about yogurt, but I tend to like yogurt as a nighttime snack, like a sweet treat. So we always make sure we have lots of yogurt. Now for dinner, that's gonna be the trickier one. I think I'm gonna defrost. I think I'll go ahead and defrost some chicken and maybe do a little, I will tell you what's for dinner. It's Pizza Friday. If I can make my macros right, I can have some chicken. I'm gonna defrost the chicken and put it on a cauliflower crust pizza. So that's my day. I'm gonna log it now and let's see how it works out macro-wise. All right, I've got my 1 egg, 2 egg whites going. Got a piece of sourdough. I'm gonna put a little peanut butter, and I found 6 little strawberries that are barely still good, but they are good. So that's what I'm gonna have. And then I'll show you how these macros add up in a second. All right, I'm actually pretty excited about this breakfast. The macros were great. Turned out to be about 300-ish calories, over 25 grams of protein, which is what I think you should aim for. Try to get over 25 grams of protein in every main meal. I did notice when I just had toast, I was low on fat, so I decided to add some peanut butter, but just a tablespoon. You have to actually measure out your peanut butter because it adds up fast, calorie and fat-wise. And then, again, these little strawberries. Okay, I'm back. So I let the day get away from me. It happens. It happens. It's 12:30. I haven't had like a snack. I still need to work out. What do I do? You guys might find yourself in this predicament. Maybe it's good we talk about this. So I have a strength training routine today with strength training. I don't like to do strength training on an empty stomach. I don't like being hungry. It makes me feel weak. I want to feel strong in those strength training routines. With cardio, that's a little bit different. If you like to do cardio first thing in the morning, then I recommend doing it fasted because you're going to tap into those fat storage for your energy as opposed to whatever sugars you've just put into your body for energy. So I recommend fasted cardio, but I like to have a little bit of fuel for a strength training workout. I don't want a full-on lunch right now. I don't want to fix myself lunch. It's going to just put off my workout. So I've decided I'm gonna have this. It's a protein shake, cacao and greens. Let's see, 140 calories, 20 grams of protein. There's 9 carbs, some fiber, 3 grams of fat. This is probably gonna put me high into my protein so far for the day and low in carbs and fat. Hey, that's awesome because I'm planning on having pizza tonight, so I need those carbs and fat. So I'm gonna drink this as my snack. And I'm gonna go do my workout and I'm gonna come back upstairs and immediately replenish my muscles with a salad with chicken on top for lunch. I'm gonna log all this in my thing and I'll show you how it all ends up in a second. Okay, see you later. All right, everyone, back from my workout. So I'm gonna make myself a chicken salad and I'm so hungry. But I wanted to show you something because I'm going to be putting the chicken I showed you on my salad, and it said a serving size was 5 ounces. So I'm going to count on that. I need 5 ounces of chicken, but how do you know what 5 ounces is? A food scale is how you know. But if you wanted to approximate, 5 ounces of chicken is going to be slightly bigger than your palm. Let's see if I'm right. Here we go. Okay, here's my food scale. So I just put my plate on my food scale. So of course you got to see your number. And so it's awesome is you just zero it out and it's on grams right now. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm gonna go ahead and change it to ounces. And then I'm gonna just keep putting chicken on here. So there's 2 ounces. Is that about half of my palm? So I get 3 more ounces. I'm so excited about this. Chicken, I know it's not much to look at right now, but trust me, it's so tasty. Oh, look at that, 6.5 ounces. So I'm doing this one-handed. I take that out, that's 4.5 ounces. Look, 4 ounces is usually, look at my callous, nasty hand. But anyway, 4.5 ounces, 4 ounces is about half. No, 4 ounces. About the size of my palm. Okay. 5.1. Okay. So if I really want to get nitty gritty, I would just kind of like cut off. Oh, look. I'll just take that off. There we go. 5 ounces of chicken. So I'm going to warm up this chicken. And then I'm going to put it on top of a salad. Okay, guys. So I put this salad, which is just the lettuce mix. It came with a packet of stuff, which I'm not going to use, although I do kind of want this cheese. It's called cotija cheese. I think that's how you say it. So I'll just log it separately. This is lettuce. This can't be more than like 30 calories. Lettuce has nothing. So you can log lettuce if you want, probably 2 cups of lettuce. But I am going to look this up on MyFitnessPal and add this type of cotija cheese. And the easiest way would be to put your salad on your food scale. If you have a food scale, zero it out. Come on, zero. Why is it so hard to zero? Come on. There we go. And then I'm just gonna kind of sprinkle this cheese on like that. Turns out to be about 0.3 ounces of cheese. So then I've already measured out my chicken. Let's put, see, cut it all up and put that on there. And then I'm not going to use the dressing provided, but I could. But I think I'm just gonna add like a little bit of vinegar. I really like rice vinegar. I don't even need to log it. There's nothing to rice vinegar. It's got 0 calories. I'm gonna kind of put that on the lettucey parts and maybe a little salt and pepper. Okay, let's see how this measures out with the food log. That was good. I might just have to go right into my first snack though, or my next snack, because you know, when you wait until 2 o'clock to have your lunch, you're still hungry. But see, I already have a plan, so I already know what my snack is because I kind of want something sweet. But thankfully, I've already logged a protein muffin, which, by the way, are a great thing to make in case you get that sweet tooth. So they're already in the freezer, and I'm just gonna zap one up. All right, so I just went for a nice little walk with my oldest daughter. Moms, those walks, especially with those teenagers, are good for communication. Anyway, protein muffin and a cup of tea. It's cold. It's Bengal spice, which is my favorite. So that is my snack. As far as logging the muffin, there in the MyFitnessPal, you can save a recipe and you don't have to manually enter it there, or on the recipe itself, I've given you the macros for the muffin. So you can create a meal and actually save the macros. So if you're gonna be eating lots of them like I do, I eat one of these almost every single day, make it easy when it comes to logging. And I just realized I had a little something on my chin from lunch. Okay, next up, Pizza Friday. I'll be back when it's time to make pizza. All right, guys, time for dinner. It's been not the most productive day because I keep thinking about my next meal because I have to video it, but maybe it's just because I have to video it. I wanted to show you. All right, guys, time for my next meal. And I've already logged this, so I know this fits. Now, this is how I have been doing cauliflower pizza as of lately. Do you see this? It's the California Pizza Kitchen cauliflower thin crust. Now, it isn't like healthy per se, and you have to really look at the labels of cauliflower crust because a lot of them aren't healthy. And some of them, the fat is just sky high. So just be aware, take a look, compare a couple before you buy. This one tastes so good though. So I just make sure it fits the macros. And so I'm gonna kind of show you what I'm doing here. All right, so I just went for a nice little walk with my oldest daughter. Moms, those walks, especially with those teenagers, are good for communication. Anyway, protein muffin and a cup of tea. It's cold. It's Bengal spice, which is my favorite. So that is my snack. As far as logging the muffin, there in the MyFitnessPal, you can save a recipe and you don't have to manually enter it there, or on the recipe itself, I've given you the macros for the muffin. So you can create a meal and actually save the macros. So if you're gonna be eating lots of them like I do, I eat one of these almost every single day, make it easy when it comes to logging. And I just realized I had a little something on my chin from lunch. Okay, next up, Pizza Friday. I'll be back when it's time to make pizza. Okay, so here's the cauliflower crust pizza. See that? And then basically what I do is I just load it up with fixings. And I pop it in the oven and I follow the instructions on the box. So I'm gonna put all the chicken on and all these veggies and I stick it in the oven. Okay, I just want you to see before I put the other toppings on, look at all that chicken. I mean, I literally loaded it up. I used chicken thighs, about a pound of chicken thighs. When you cook the chicken thighs, I salt and pepper them, and sometimes I put either taco seasoning, light taco seasoning, or a little bit of cumin just to season it. When you cook chicken thighs, you want to get your pan pretty hot before you put the thighs on there, just to kind of have a seared outside. And then I think you cook about both sides around 4 to 6 minutes. So now I'm going to go ahead and put on my toppings. Minced garlic is a game changer, just saying. And this, by the way, I've told you before, I'm not the best cook, but this is one thing that, I mean, Eric comes in the door on Friday night for pizza, kind of like Kramer did on Seinfeld. Remember that? So, excuse the mess. I'm like doing this half. I'm doing this with one hand. And some mushrooms. And the kids get their pizza, but not tempted by their pizza when I know this is on its way, because this pizza's good. A little bit of onion. You can do whatever you please on your pizza. But what's really important is getting that protein in. And I've been really saving the carbs today and kind of saving up the fat as well, so that this does not break the bank. The last thing you want to happen is to eat all your good stuff and then nighttime comes and you're eating like, I don't know, I would say a cracker, but probably you would be have used up all your carbs. So like a chicken tender or something. So make it pretty, guys. Make your food something you want to eat. Okay, see that? It's going in the oven now. There it is. She's gonna be good. Okay. Whoa. There's my pizza. Some toppings fell on the bottom, but yummy. Can you believe I get a third of this bad boy? That's right, I logged it. It's legit. I'm not gonna feel bad about it. I'm gonna eat it. It's gonna be amazing. I feel like you need to be a part of this amazingness right now. So I got my plate. I've got my pizza. Oh, yeah. I'll show you how I log it. Okay, it's time for my last meal of the day. Guys, I am not hungry at all, but I know that I tend to get a little munchy around 8:30, 9 o'clock. And so this is going to nip that in the bud. And by planning, I know that it's not going to, it's not going to, spiral into something else. So I want to show you what I have. It's just this plain vanilla Greek yogurt from Trader Joe's. I don't have the calories to do so, but I could just have a little bit less and top it with whipped cream, which is what Eric does. I'm just not gonna do that. I'm just gonna have plain yogurt, and then I have some chocolate Rice Crisps. I just kind of looked at what I had left in my macros, and so I get about a half of a serving, which is 7 of these. And my goodness, I will take it. Yum. All right, guys, just wanted to show you how my day fared, okay? So look, this is all the food I ate. You have been with me all day as I have had these meals. One thing you may not have seen was my peppermint mocha creamer. I like it. I won't part with it. I will log it. It's 35 calories. Oh well. And here are all the things I've eaten, all the way up into my Greek yogurt. So if I go up to the top and just kind of tap on nutrients remaining, it breaks it down. I look at calories and I look at macros here on the right. So macros, you look at my totals versus the goal. I had 32% carbs versus my goal of 30%. 33% fat versus my goal of 35%. So a little low on fat, a little bit high on carbs, but you know what? That doesn't matter because my goal is this protein goal right here, 131 grams. And I nailed it. If I look at calories on this top menu, you can see down here my total calories was 1,559. That was what I ate, but my budget was 1,552. So I ate 7 extra calories. That's pretty dang close. I'm going to be hitting my goal for the day. And you saw it happen. Really, what it comes down to is planning ahead of time. You all noticed I've been traveling. We don't have a lot of groceries. We used what we had, but by entering all this stuff in my Fitness Pal ahead of time, I was able to just make it work perfectly. And you can too. It really just takes planning and understanding what you're putting in your body. Also, here it is almost 8 o'clock at night and I'm eating and it's okay. Intermittent fasting is a great thing for your body. I'm not exercising intermittent fasting right now, but if I were, this would all be the same. It would just be squeezed into a shorter eating window. So that's my day, everybody. I hope this was helpful to you. I have nothing else to say, probably, but if you have questions, send me a message. All right, everyone, have a good one. Bye.